Hello there. Welcome back to the Rent a Girlfriend a podcast. I am your host, Everything Animated, and as always, thank you for stopping by and enjoying this here little podcast that we got here. I am joined by my hosts, as always, Sea Tactics and Rising Sun Reviews. How are y'all doing this lovely weekend?
I'm doing pretty well. It seems the mowing finally stopped.
Just in time.
Yeah, since you told me I could practice wrestling moves on him later today, so I'm doing good.
All right, what have you guys been practicing?
The double Heimlich, the leg drop, the Russian chokehold, and of course the Jamaican somersault.
All right.
I wanted to do a pile driver, and it wouldn't let me.
Hello, Sasuke the Reactor. Mwah, right back at you too. They're good, buddy.
Satsuki's the best. Satsuki needs a hug.
Yeah. I told him in the drunken stream that I would hug his 6'3" ass, so I'm just waiting for that day to happen.
I want to see that.
Me too. Well, first things first, before we get into this podcast, I just want to make a huge shout out directed towards this gentleman. His name is Mr. Smart 75. He's been commenting on all of our podcasts on this particular, series. And yeah, I just want to say, hey, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to us. And it's really, truly appreciated. And there you are in the mother flipping chat. Hey there.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing? Wow.
He's the other guy now.
Thanks for, yeah. Yes. The other guy. Yeah. You are now the other guy. But yes, I just wanted to thank you for basically just giving us the attention. I know I don't have as many subscribers as these two gentlemen do, or Satsuki for that matter, but it's nice to have fans, and it's nice to have a community that, that you're surrounded with that is nice and doesn't constantly want to take you down and spam you with shit or whatever. But regardless...
Yeah, that's what we did to him.
Yes, we need more trolls. No, everyone except the other guy, man. Oh, look, and the Etchy Donuts here. Man, everyone's flipping here. I'm in love right now.
It's because they wanted to hear us talk about this wonderful show.
Yes, and I don't even know where to begin with this particular show. Well, first of all, let me just say, we called it. Ruka was a rent-a-girlfriend.
Yeah.
That was, I saw that from a mile away, and I was just like, well, duh.
Yeah, so that for a while at the beginning, I thought, well, maybe they're actually not going to go that way, but it was so obvious, and it was like, okay, yep, we were right.
Yeah, I thought maybe for a split second, but I'm like, yeah, this is Ruka as a rent-a-girlfriend. I don't even know what to say to this individual and whatnot. You guys deserve it, man. This episode was subpar, mostly like it's for pretty good vibes episode, and yes, I do want to hear your opinion. Well, Mr. Smart 75, you're gonna hear our opinion for sure.
Well, yeah, I think I mentioned this in our chat, but there's something very unusual about this episode, and that's the ending song was Ruka's backstory.
Yeah, and it was done all manga style.
Yeah, I think they actually used the manga panels for that.
I enjoyed that part. I thought that part was the best part of the episode, easily.
Yeah, in a way, I'm not sure I like it because they're just cramming her backstory into the ending credits, but at the same time, it had a really cool effect, so I'm okay with that.
I personally felt like, I don't know, we were at one point supposed to feel a certain way for Ruka, and it's like, did any of you get the impression that she was this shell of a person that just had no emotion, was a robot? Or was that just me not catching on?
Yeah, her character was essentially one giant stereotypical trope. So it didn't feel like there wasn't anything going on with her.
Right.
It just kind of felt like she had to act that way because that is the role that she was made to be. Much like she's kind of like a Mary Sue in that sense, but not as much like I guess they're all Mary Sues really, but
right.
she came off the most like one, even though I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say she's like a complete Mary Sue because she's not the worst character yet. I guess
That's true.
Yeah, there is Mommy. She to me is my worst character of the show.
Yeah, that and fucking Kazuya.
Right, the main guy who does nothing but whack it. Right.
Right,
It's pretty bad when the main character is your least favorite because like they're so bad.
Yeah, and if you can't even make the main character likable, it's like there's no. What's the point of watching?
They even had him like in like their first real interaction in this episode with the new girl. He grabbed her boob.
Yep, right? Freaking, hey, let me, I just want to talk to you. Bum. Just like, what the?
Yeah, like how do you accidentally grab someone's boob like by reaching out to them like that?
Yeah.
Like you have like no spatial awareness.
I can imagine hitting a boob.
Right.
Yeah.
Grabbing onto a boob like that is.
Yeah.
Or like if you're shoved into it, maybe you like hit it, but why would you grab it?
Yeah.
Just full on, just like grasping it like a freaking basketball or something. You know, it just don't. Yeah, and the fact that you hold on and you don't even let go. It's not one of those. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was an accident. No, it's just, huh? What is?
Oh,
what? Huh?
Boob.
What is?
I touched boob.
What is boob? It's just.
Ooga, boob.
Settle down, you caveman.
That's what he was like.
Yeah, he's like a flipping caveman. Where do we go from here? Basically, yeah, we find out she's a rental girlfriend. No surprise. Woo. He at some point is trying to meet up with his friend, but then she shows up there for some reason. Did I get that right?
I don't think he planned to meet up with his friend, or like I think his friend was looking for him, but then she showed up first, and like he was afraid they'd run into her, so like he took her and hid for some reason I don't completely get. Yeah, because she was looking for him.
Right, and I didn't really understand this scene all that much. I felt like this scene, it was just kind of there to set up the next scene, which was they were hiding in the classroom. She has this heart rate monitor to show that he was at 90 beats per minute.
Yeah, which means they're in love.
Right. So basically, all you have to do is like run a marathon, be working out, get your cardio up and going, and she too will fall in love with you. Just get your heartbeat up, and she'll be fine.
No, I think it was like her measuring her heartbeat.
Was it her heartbeat?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was her heartbeat. Right.
Yeah, because what we saw in the ending is like she has a heart condition where it's like there are problems for her heartbeats too much. So she's done everything she can to like keep it low, and that's like made her not feel emotions because she's gotten used to it. And so, but now she found a guy that's actually making her feel something, so that's why she's attracted to him.
Okay. See, now you made much more sense saying it that way than I did watching this damn show, because I literally did not even know what was going on at all. I was literally just like, she's measuring his heartbeat. What the fuck? In this?
Yeah, because when he like knocked her over trying to like save her from falling down the stairs, that got her heart rate up to like 72, which was higher than she had seen for a while. It was implied.
She freaking fell like 50 flights of stairs. Can we talk about that?
That was and like I was confused by that.
Yeah, the whole cliche of she's running away and then she falls, so he's got to catch her and protect her.
But that seemed
here's
like a
the
long
thing.
fall.
It was a very long fall.
Yeah, like a couple
She
flights
was,
of
like,
stairs at
fine.
least. Yeah, I was like, I think he was trying to stop her from falling, so like sort of like took the brunt of the fall, but then it ended up she was on bottom because reasons.
Mm. I guess that's why she fell in love with him. I mean, what is like the reason? Did you get that?
I really don't know because
Well, we sort of got it in the end. Like you saw that she ended up getting involved with a rental girlfriend app because like she wanted to meet someone through it. All the guys that she went out with like didn't care about her at all. But then she saw someone who's part of the program who actually seemed to care about his rental girlfriend, so that made her attracted to him.
Yeah,
That's really shallow.
yeah. See, that's where I was kind of confused by because to me it made more sense when I thought she was measuring his heartbeat and then she was going, "Oh, finally there's somebody who has like a heartbeat higher than a dead fish, and now there's there's someone that I like." But the fact that she got her heart rate up and was likes this guy for I don't even know why. I don't even know why. What does she see in him? He's pathetic. He's like, what was the thing? Oh, he touched my boob. He constantly says, "Please don't tell that," and say that freaking Chizuru is basically just like a rent-a-girlfriend, which she's Rikuya basically just kind of said right in front of Kazuya, "Hey, thanks for renting me the other night," in front of his friend. I'm like, that's a bitch move.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it definitely shows, I think in her mind, what she was trying to do is like completely like break with him so that then she could go out with Kazuya. Though again, that doesn't make sense.
I literally don't understand. He's sexy because he's the main character. Yes, Satsuki. Well, that's the only thing that I can put together. If anybody in this chat has seen Love Hina, that's a great example. The main character of Love Hina is like one of the worst protags and one of the most like I don't know darkest, most pathetic, and it's just like ugh. And yet all these women are attracted to him. It's like I don't get it. That's old school there for you though, but I guess the show is just nothing more than just the trope of that too. It's like it's the main character. We gotta love this person. We haven't met the fourth person yet, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna fall in love with him from some stupid reason. And yeah, we can just enjoy and relish in the fact that hey, he pops boners and masturbates in his college dorm, and he gets 4 women to flaunt after him. Give me a break.
Yeah, it's basically supposed to be like a wish fulfillment. Say like, hey guys, you're all pathetic too, but look at this guy. He's also pathetic, but he's going to get a harem.
Right, but I don't know. To me, I feel like there needs to be more context in shows like anymore. Fruits of Grisaya is a great example of how this guy got a harem. He's just a fucking stone cold badass. And ladies freaking... Right.
He bangs his moms.
Right. He freaking actually is a person who's not a virgin and he bangs. So, of course, women would flock to him. He's just like, yeah, I got experience, ladies. And he's kind of got that stone cold look on his like, yeah, that was my first kiss. No, it wasn't. You totally made out before. It's like, oh, I'm sorry.
I killed a bear. Right. I had sex with my mom.
Right.
That reminds me of the anime that was like last year. And yeah. At least that guy like slept with all of his harem.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. So, Ruka, she agrees. I know I'm just kind of skipping ahead. I don't care. She agrees to not talk about Chizuru being a rent-a-girlfriend and all the other fake stuff. Only under the one condition. And that is if Kazuya goes out with Ruka. Like, not even like a rent date or anything of that matter. Like, a full-on, she wants to be boyfriend and girlfriend.
Right.
And when I saw that, I went, what? What? Just, yeah. What?
It happened because the plot needed it to happen.
Seriously. There's no redeeming qualities of this man, and yet we're gonna go ahead and please go out with me. And she's already got her arm around him, and she's like, oh, anything for you. It's what? You're crazy. You need therapy.
Well, I definitely think that's part of the point. Like, she is very messed up. That's why she'd be so attracted to a guy like him. But I also feel like the show's not actually going to like explore that concept and idea.
No, it's really not. And there's really nothing to expect from a show like this. To be honest,
Like, if this was a good show, they could make it work. But this isn't that type of show.
No, this is Rent a Girlfriend. This isn't Snafu. Come on.
I need to do another video on the show because, like, I keep seeing these things like, oh, that could be really interesting, or that's some interesting ideas, but then they basically fail in execution.
At least Bunny Girl Senpai was like at the worst. Like, you had to deal with Science Girl.
Right. And Science Bob's was meh. And was just kind of there. To be honest, he was
The
just.
show wishes to be meh.
Yeah, this show. I've gone on record that I would have dropped this show by episode 2, so I wouldn't have gotten this far. But had I still kept watching for some weird and crazy reason, this probably would have been the episode where I was just like, all right. We've now gone to this territory. All right.
Yeah, I was considering dropping this episode, and I was like, wait, crap, I have to do the podcast. So, okay, continuing.
Futaba, that was her name. Thank you, Satsuki, for always being the one to remind us of the characters that we forget in a show that we love to forget as well.
Yeah, I just forget all the characters' names unless I actually care about them.
Right.
Who are you guys again?
It's like there's Blue Bonnet, there's Aqua, there's Creep, and who else is in here? The friends that beat him up. Yeah, I literally have to have a list so that I can look at the names to remember their names. This is true though. Am I missing anything else from this show? She goes on a freaking crying escapade towards the end.
Oh, yeah. And then that basically to force him to go out with her to stop her from crying, which is just like terrible and emotional manipulation and all that, and she can go in the volcano now.
That is exactly what it is. He's just like, you don't like me. And he freaking Chizuru said, don't do it. She's only doing it to blackmail you. 2 seconds later, do it, please. I don't want her to tell people that I'm this. That's like, make up your mind.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually kind of respect her and said, like, don't go out with her. We'll figure it out. It's not good for you to go out with her like that. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Right.
But then the story's like, okay, we need to add more drama in harem stuff, though. Now you need to, like, force them to go out.
Yeah. And I had a smidgen of respect for Chizuru when that happened. I'm like, okay, so she actually can read the room and know what's going on. All right, there we go. 2 seconds later, go out with her. All right, every little smidgen you had, it's gone now. There it goes. It's flying out the window.
Okay, I need to do like a 2-hour podcast where I just rant about this show.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you accumulate all of these shows and put it together, it's a little over 2 hours, if that. Apparently, there's still another girl. Right. There's still another girl we haven't even seen yet. Bryce, right, Echidona, we still haven't even seen the new girl, and she's probably going to come in at, what, the 9th episode, 10th episode?
Yeah. I feel like episode... Yeah, I think episode 8 is going to wrap up this girl's introduction and like her story, and then episode 9 is when we'll get the new one, and then we'll get that for a couple episodes. Then we'll have the big climax in episode 12 where everything is resolved, and then he'll choose a girl, except not at all because this show's just going to have to read the manga ending.
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait for season 2 because this is getting a season 2.
No, you think this is going to get a season?
Yeah.
Excuse me, season 2?
This is gonna get a season 2. This is one of the most popular manga in Japan right now.
You're kidding.
No, I am not. I think it's sold something like 1 million copies already. It's one of the most popular anime in China, or manga in China.
Wow.
Yeah, this is.
Well,
I think in China it sold like 500,000. So I think we're getting.
Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're gonna have a season 2 of this podcast. So hold on to your butts. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
I just checked on Miami list for anime. This is the second most popular anime this season. That's not a season 2.
That's so.
It's only behind God of High School.
Which I don't even know why God of High School is so high. But that's another subject altogether. Do they have a lolly yet? You can't have a harem without a token lolly. Maybe the next girl is gonna be a token lolly, Satsuki. I think she's the same size as everyone else, but she's just really shy. That's her gimmick. Is she's super shy. She's probably also a rent-a-girlfriend for God knows what reason, and yeah, that's all we know about her. And
wait, what if she's the grandma's rent-a-girlfriend?
Oh no.
Oh. Like she's just like, Kazuya, look what I got, and she just comes out of nowhere. You're like, oh no, what is this?
Maybe she's like a rental grandchild or something. That might be more.
Rental grandchild. That's amazing.
They do rent.
This is my grandson.
My grandson and my granddaughter. Say hello there. Whatever her name's gonna be.
I was renting these two.
You almost sound like Adam Sandler when he pretends to be a grandma. Remember those with Chris Farley and Adam Sandler? It's like, could you get this for me? And he's like, yes, Grandma, I will.
Oh man, I love a '90s Adam Sandler.
Me too. Those were classic times. Am I missing anything else from this show? Maybe the Rent a Daddy. Thanks, Satsuki. Rent a Daddy.
I mean, when did you ask me for that?
That could be taken two ways. One could be a legit like father figure, or the other one it would be, like the guy version of Rent a Girlfriend. It's like, hey, I'll be your daddy. just one of those. Like, hey, they probably exist. I don't judge.
Yeah, Rent a Girlfriend exists. Why not the other way?
Right. Exactly. Everyone deserves happiness. You know what would be insane is that at the very last episode, Kazuya just says, "Hey, ladies, I got something to tell you. I've been playing you all this whole time. I'm actually a rented daddy."
No, my idea was that he was actually just go out with his best friend instead and like leave them all behind.
Wait, who's best friend?
Yes, like the either the guy who's renting the blue girl or the other guy who's for him.
Got you. I don't know.
I like that. Horrible.
I don't know. It just seems like it would just be like the greatest, like the biggest swerve in anime history to just do one of those like, sorry, I lied. I've been playing you all this whole time. I actually have a life. I have a wife and I have children. I'm actually not 20 years old. I'm 40, and I've been playing with all of your guys' hearts.
That would make not even creepy.
No. They're like, why did you do it? And he's like, 'cause I lied, mamacita.
Eddie Guerrero for the win. Rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero. We love you. Miss you every day. God, it's been 15 years since he's passed. Because didn't he pass in 2005?
Something like that. Yeah.
I loved his wrestling. He was so good, so good. Yeah. I don't know anything else. Did you guys have anything else to bring to the table?
Not really.
Yeah, this was an episode. The ending thing is pretty cool.
Yeah. We this episode basically kind of flushed out Ruka more, and yeah, that was more or less pretty much it. Gonna dip, guys. Sorry, gonna have breakfast. See you later. Yeah, we're just about over. Thank you for for stopping on by, Mr. Smart 75. Really appreciate you. But yeah, I guess on that note, uh, I guess we'll see you guys next week. I have a link to these two lovely bastards' channels. Thank you, Sasuke the Reactor, for joining. Thank you, Etchy Donut, for watching as well, and anyone and everyone. I think this was the most I've had people watch at the same time. We've got 9 concurrent viewers at one point. So I was like, 9. I love 9.
9.
That's only 4 left in 13.
That's right. That's a little more. That's more than. Oh, this is great. That was great. This was a fun podcast. I appreciate everyone for stopping by, and thank you all for joining. As always, co-hosts, love y'all.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's fun to do this with him.
Bye.